Alright, welcome back guys, or welcome to your first time here. I'm Vision here with Blind Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today we're talking about The Walking Dead, all 3 shows being delayed due to the current COVID-19 crisis. Now, if The Walking Dead is something you're interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon to never miss more Walking Dead content from me moving forward. Now let's begin. Like I said, it has been announced that the main show, The Walking Dead, will be temporarily on postponing the season finale, which is kind of sad news. I'm very curious to see how this turns out and when this will air. I mean, they've already canceled or pushed back the World Beyond premiere to later this year. I think that they're doing this in part due to that as well. However, it could be just a coincidence, but I also believe that AMC is fearful that this show will actually do good. So I think they're honestly gonna try and push back the finale to line up with the premiere of World Beyond. I've been saying it for a while now that World Beyond's probably not going to pull in the numbers that the other main shows pulling in. I think it's going to fail, honestly, due to the younger cast that adults won't be able to, cling to or connect with. So I believe that's one of the reasons why they're kind of putting these two shows together. But then it's been also announced that Fear the Walking Dead has been pushed back as well. Now, this is another one where it's interesting. They are in the middle of filming this show, and it's been pushed back for a bit now. Apparently, I'm curious to see what goes on here, just due to how much the show is disliked now. Will that impact this 6th season, or will it just not have any bearing due to the fan base not even liking the show? Again, this is filming, so I'm curious to see what goes on here. As for the main show, the reason that it was cut or at least delayed is because post-production was unable to be completed, which is mainly, editing, stuff like that. So they weren't able to complete those things. So that's the reason that was pushed back. Apparently, post-production on most of the World Beyond episodes was also an issue. So I kind of believe it. Now, then we got Fear, like I said. They're still filming Fear, or at least they still need to film Fear. And due to this whole COVID-19, which is the reason why everything's being delayed, I'm curious to see if this will affect Fear coming out this year. I honestly do believe possibly it could come out this year. And due to the whole issue, it's been said that this could even last 9 months. Now, with the main show, they've already begun writing the scripts. However, they usually begin shooting in May, June-ish, somewhere around there, I think. And if this thing is still around in the States until then, what kind of impact is that going to have on the show's filming? Now, if Fear the Walking Dead is already somewhat filmed, at least maybe the first 7 or 8 episodes, possibly, I don't know how many Fears got filmed, but it's possible that they could push back the season 11 premiere and do the season 6 of Fear premiere when the main show would usually premiere. I think that's a possibility, and then maybe push back the main show until early 2011. I think that could possibly happen. I know some fans might not agree with that, but I do believe that'll happen, and I do believe that the finale for probably season 10 and World Beyond will possibly play out maybe, I'd say, spring. If they wanted to, they could even do like a winter event and have it somewhere around then. But I'm curious to see what goes on here. Along with this news, we also got to think about the Rick movies. Now, I know fans are kind of wondering what's going on with that situation there. I honestly believe there's more to the Rick movies than they're leading on. I mean, think about regular movies. You don't hear big news about it until they're promoting it. So I do believe there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than we actually know about. But going back to this whole issue, I do believe this whole COVID-19 could affect filming and production and post-production of the Rick movies. Now, originally what we had been hearing that this would probably come out 2021, but if this lasts 9 months, they won't be able to film for a while, and then you have to think about the production, post-production, so that's going to take the Rick movies. If the first one was scheduled to come out next year, it could be postponed to 2022, at which point I feel like a lot of fans are going to be pissed off at that moment because they're already frustrated that they haven't gotten news already, which surprisingly I am saying that there's already news that they just didn't tell us. Now, again, I'm curious to see what goes on here with the Rick movies, cause fans are already on kind of edgy regarding not hearing anything. Will this hurt the Rick movies, or will they kind of be effective? Now, I know the huge mega fans will run to the theaters to go see this, but think about the casual fans who just watch it here and there. They're not gonna go there to watch Rick movies if they don't care or lost interest. That's going to be an issue for the movie ratings and numbers. And I know people are going to say it has the Walking Dead title to it, so the Rick movies are going to pull in big money. But that's not necessarily true. I mean, I know that The Walking Dead has a huge fan base, but it's not gonna just pull in this money because comes with a big title name. I mean, even like say things like the Transformers, the last few movies failed horribly, even though some of them were good. I mean, there's so many different things that factor into these Rick movies that I don't think everybody's accounting for. And again, the Rick movies, in regards to being in the theaters, it's not going to be like this huge juggernaut, big box office hit. Whatever comes out around it is still going to be better probably than these Rick movies. And I honestly will bet my money and say that, because I do not believe these Rick movies are going to be as huge and awesome as everybody thinks they are. I think they're going to I feel like in a way they're just going to be like episodes of The Walking Dead shot in movie style. And I know people will probably be mad at me for saying that, but I honestly do believe that's how these Rick movies will play out. And yes, you might think I'm crazy, you might think I'm wrong, but that's honestly my opinion. We'll all have to see how this plays out when the Rick movies finally come out. But I'm curious to see what goes on here regarding the TV shows and the Rick movies with this post-production issues. First off, I just want to let you know, because I know fans are saying this is BS. They're trying to hype up the finale and World Beyond. That is not true, because apparently, from what I understand, I think even Greg Nicotero posted it on Instagram, that it takes like forever to get these post-productions done, and they're not even always done until like a week or even closer to that than to the episode actually airing. So I do believe that the post-production stuff is pretty much true, but still I'm curious to see how this whole thing will play out, and how The Walking Dead as a whole, the whole franchise, how it will be affected by these delays and post-production issues. Will it survive? Could this be the end of The Walking Dead? Could it cause the show to kind of be on its last legs, as fans are already kind of bored with the show, kind of annoyed? There are a huge amount of fans. As much as people say they love season 10, there's still a large amount of fans that are not happy with it as well. So you got to take that into consideration. And I'm curious to see how this plays out, and we'll just have to wait to see. But leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and we can have a good chat about it there in the comment section. Hey guys, those are my thoughts and opinions regarding the Walking Dead TV shows and the Rick movies possibly being delayed for a few more months, and what I think will happen. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. That way you don't miss any more Walking Dead content from me moving forward. And you go follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which are linked in the about section on my YouTube channel. As always, this is my Vision here with Blind Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.